This is the Super Eagles Watch podcast. Welcome along, guys. My name is Victor Godfrey, in the company of the Hot Man, Babajide Guerrero, and of course, Olawale Adigun. Guys,
yes, sir.
It's good to have you
here.
here.
They always call our names.
Yeah.
The always maybe.
Like I said, I'm Christianos.
Not even bonus. Babajide Guerrero and Wale Adigun.
You know what's going to happen?
Yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I like how we're in a very relaxed mood. I mean, obviously, from the performance we saw. It's good though.
Yeah.
Africa's biggest football tournament is giving us so much surprises and entertainment.
More like everybody go collect.
Some have the opinion that this has been the best African championship of a very long time.
Indeed. The quality of play, the level of hospitality before Cote d'Ivoire got beaten. I don't know what it is now.
By the way, you know that there's been a goalless draw in this tournament.
There's always been a goal.
There has been no goalless draw in this competition.
All right, now, so yesterday was an off day for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, resting and recovering from what was a very tedious and really hard fought 1-0 victory over the Wild Dogs, the North back of Guinea-Bissau.
Yeah.
Got your own goal.
Yeah, and of course now that gives them time to assess their next opponents and familiar foes. Hence why the man in the white jersey will start off. We are wearing on famous white jersey against
so we don't know yet.
The indomitable Lions of Cameroon.
We don't know yet because I'm of the opinion that we should go into that game as the home team.
Without wearing the white
jersey.
Because
I know that I saw Cameroon against the Gambia wearing white.
Who was home away?
I don't care. Whatever it is, let Cameroon wear their white and we'll wear.
So now we are now of the opinion that the jersey is of
any team that it takes, let them wear white. We wear green. They work white against the Gambia. Let them wear white.
But talking about recovery, I was checking the Instagram page of the captain, True Stekong, and his page is the epitome of relaxation. The first picture was him chilling with Calvin Bassey, Alex Iwobi, and he tagged it recovering. And I flipped to the next image, and guess what? True Stekong was having a bowl of fufu and egusi.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, you know what happens?
That's relaxation.
Come on, you make us want to have something in between takes now.
Yes, he needs to recover.
Yeah.
And God will judge you, Wale, for bringing that image into my head.
And you know, I agree
right now, this boy is looking like a bowl of fufu. Right, but I think it's important as well for bonding.
Yeah.
We see initiation nights where some new ego come into the camp. They ask them to play song or play music or sing or rap and stuff. And we see some very fascinating videos over the years. And I think it's important to recover. And above all, it's important to also assess and take a look at your would-be opponent, which is, of course,
familiar foes.
Yes, familiar foes.
Very, very nervous, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really nervous because we know that, I mean, like you just mentioned before we went on.
It's a game entirely.
It's a different game.
All the things you think you know about that
Nigeria, Cameroon, you throw away the form book, you throw away everything. It's a game that is separate from every game.
Yes. Give us this day,
See,
Lord.
Nigeria, Cameroon, you don't play it, you win it.
Yeah.
Games like this, you don't play it,
Indeed.
you just win it.
Indeed.
And that is why the Super Eagles have to be super focused. And we talked about the rest day. And I think that whilst you're also trying to rest, a very key feature of rest days is the players who haven't featured to get lots of training because they might be called upon at any point in time from this tournament ends.
Yes, the leg is getting slightly weary now. It's natural. Players like Osimhen, who has played almost all the 90 on all games. Players like Aina. Maybe Saidu Sanusi got a bit of rest. He came in. So players like that. So we're expecting likes of Awaziem, Terry Murphy, Paulo Noachu, Ahmed Musa, captain, to also step up and just be that extra man, that is needed in the team. But I also think it will be just like Wally said. You throw away the phone book, you throw away the profile, you throw away everything, and you just
I'm not worried, honestly.
I don't know why. I feel this
worried.
sense of calm.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Are you?
Hold on. Again, like I said, I don't know why. Maybe because I look at this Cameroonian team and I'm like, I've seen our team play.
But you just said this that usually like in African football, we know that if you even have a fantastic group stage, knockout football, you can just go home. Like it happened to us last time out.
Last time out, we qualified
9 points.
To 9 points.
Everyone was saying we're going to win it. We're the best team in the.
I understand, and the reason why I'm not worried is, first of all, before this competition started, I said the Super Eagles were going to get to the final. So I'm banking on that. But I can understand the flip side that Cameroon are our perennial nemesis. They denied us 3. See, without Cameroon, we'll have won 6 gold medals in this competition. 84, 88 2000.
Get a 100% bonus when you recharge your MTN line with your Momo account. Download the Momo app now or dial *671# to enjoy.
Actually, we are working hard, and as you can see from the first game, we are improving day by day, and especially first I would say the defense are solid also, but in offensive, people are complaining that we don't score a lot, and actually we know we don't score a lot, but the goal is to win. You can score 4, 5, and you don't win. For me, I don't think that is a goal. Actually, I would say that we are doing our best because once you think about we suffered a loss from the round of 16, and we don't want it to happen again. We are working so hard about it and try to move ahead of that.
Get a 100% bonus when you recharge your MTN line with your Momo account. Download the Momo app now or dial *671# to enjoy.
Welcome back to the Super Eagles Watch podcast powered by Hotsports, the official media partners of the Super Eagles of Nigeria on their quest to that elusive 4th star. Of course, I have with me the hot man, Babajide Guerrero, and of course, Olawale.
And trust me, it's a major flex that Hotsports is media partner.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say
hot
that
flex.
that's one of the that's hot flex indeed. Yeah, I like that. Chop block, my guy.
No, don't chop anything,
block,
Wale.
yes.
You painted a beautiful picture of relaxation with your first statement about food and stuff. What happened in between the takes?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be eating on the wall.
But you know. How about we finish up this?
And then we go.
And we go and
Wale, my guy.
That's a promise, though.
The good Lord
His life is here.
sponsored by
by the hot men. Both of us will pay the bills.
sponsored by our producer.
But I have to ask you
Very
a
lovely.
I have to ask
Very
a question,
lovely.
though,
Yeah.
back to what we just saw.
Just before you
Yeah.
ask the question, I'm sorry, Godfrey. Let me just touch upon. I think one of the things that
About
makes
the
this
food?
show
Oh.
one of the things that makes this show very must see for every Nigerian is that this is where you get unfiltered videos, the real genuine videos.
Exclusive.
It's access. It's all access videos.
Yeah.
It's you watch this show and you're like a VVIP.
True.
Because you are enhanced with your knowledge, enhanced with your football know-how, and especially with your visuals. There are visuals that we play on this particular show that it doesn't exist anywhere. So yeah, if you want to follow the Super Eagles, you know where to be.
Hot
Well
flex.
said by Guerrero right there, because it's never before seen footages. Now let's get to Moses Simon, what we just saw.
Yeah.
I was scratching my head, I'll be honest, as to how he won man of the match, because he had a one-on-one with the Guinea-Bissau goalkeeper and he squandered it. However, he was deemed to be the best player on the pitch in our last game.
The technical team of this competition has made dodgy decisions with MVPs.
Indeed.
Started out with first game. No, I think it was the second game. The MVP was Victor Osimhen.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. Second game, I don't agree with you. You just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Angola versus Algeria. Angola came out crazy in the second half. I thought Freddie, the captain, was the best player.
Yeah.
And I think it was Bonije who wins the MVP. So it's been head scratching for me. I can't understand the parameters. Did Simon have a good game against Guinea-Bissau? Hell no.
Let's talk about players who are yet to have their moment to shine. Amongst them are captain Ahmed Musa, Terence Murphy, Ian Achokelechi, and even the Francis Uzoho.
Why?
I'm just
Why
doing-
have you done that?
Do your hand back. Yes. Right, that's fine.
If France will get Victor for a name now, I know that's a good thing.
Yes.
Victor Francis Uzoho.
Francis Victor Uzo.
Well, let's talk about the players that have not really. I mean,
Well-
especially Terence Murphy. To be honest, I was expecting him to have maybe
shout.
like a run,
Yeah.
15 minutes run in the last game.
Indeed. Especially when Victor Osimhen, who by the way is your namesake, is
Now,
had it been you were not fine and not Osimhen, would have changed out of this studio. But yeah, you are the opposite of that Victor. I think that Murphy should have maybe come into that particular game, maybe 10 to 15, 20 minutes in, maybe rest Victor Osimhen. I didn't think there was at any point in time where Victor Osimhen was showing that he was going to score a goal. And when you bring players like Terence Murphy in, the passion is not a problem. Let him play. Let him see but again, going forward, at the later stages of the tournament, because like we say here, it's 7 games of excellence. The games coming thick and fast, back to back to back. Before you know it, you are either in the tournament or you're out. The case of Ghana is different. Our case is also different. We're still pushing on, but we still have some very quality players, and I think it's a question of depth now. And that's why I look at the Cameroonian game, and I'm looking at the Cameroonian entire team. they don't have Vincent Abubakar.
Yeah, he's
Toko
not fit.
Yeah, Toko Ekambi is here nor there. The only strength they have in that middle of the pack is Sambo Anguissa. And of course, we have the tank, Frank Onyeka, who has shown us what they could do against the likes of Sekou Fofana. You know, and you look at Ahmed Musa, look at some of the players we have. We got genuine talent.
Would you rather go with Musa over Moses Simon?
Yes, I would.
I think that
He's asking the
whatever's going to
direct
happen
question,
against Cameroon depends on how we set up against them. But I'm of the opinion that, see, players like Victor Osimhen don't want to take them out. You know, it's your big players. I mean, he hurts his ego if he doesn't finish all 90 minutes. That's the truth. So that's why I think Terry Murphy has a chance. He will get his chance. Mikel Arteta used to he doesn't call his bench player substitute. He calls them finishers. He sees them guys who can come into the game and finish the game.
Okay.
And that's the mindset I want us to see these players. We should see them as finishers. That when we start the game, they are being brought in, they are being considered to come finish off the game.
Get a 100% bonus when you recharge your MTN line with your Momo account. Download the Momo app now or dial *671# to enjoy.
It's been good, you know, it's my first tournament for Nigeria, so it's a new experience for me. At the same time, it's a learning curve as well, so I think I'm learning a lot. Also in terms of like the weather, the heat, you know, all this has an effect in the performance also, you know, so I'm just adjusting to it, but like I said, I'm enjoying every minute, and every time I have the opportunity to play, I try to put my best. So as a whole, it's been good. Yeah, I mean, this is now a knockout, so it's not free points. It's if you win, you're through. If you don't, you're out. So we know how important it is. I think with the win now, I think if you look around the group, everyone's confident now. Everyone's feeling, you know, everyone's looking forward to the next round. We know how big it is for our fans back home.
Welcome back to the Super Eagles Watch podcast powered by Hotsports. The final stretch of our podcast today. Victor Godfrey still very much in the company of the hot men, Wale and Jide Guerrero. Now, guys, final notes, final words on today's episode of the podcast.
I do believe that the rest was needed. I think we have one extra day of rest, if that counts. You know, and I like the fact that I'm sure our team, the team of expert analysts, video analysts, psychologists, and everyone. And I saw a video. I didn't mention that. I saw a video of the great mathematical Shege.
Yes.
The
on our previous episodes.
Yes, Shegun Odegba, I mean, you know, speaking to the players. And I think that's very, very important when you get people who got not only experience, but they've done things. They've been there, they've done that, you know, whose level of patriotism and experience cannot come into doubt or questioning. When you have people around that, they just throw in this level of extra layers and foundation of motivation, which you need to carry along. So I think all of that will come good for us against Indomitable Lions. Yeah, Lions versus Eagles. We'll see how that goes. But hey, soar, Eagles soar.
All right, Jide. Sorry, Wale.
Oh yeah, it's game time. I mean, this is when the tournament starts. Yeah. So even whilst they were relaxing, I'm sure they were thinking about the game, which is really good. He mentioned having Shegun Odegba who did it in 1980. Also nice to have, you know, some of our ex-internationals who have done it, you know, in 1994, in 2013, be around this team, tell them what it takes. And quite a lot of them also have experience against Cameroon. So tell them, because you look at this bunch, not many of them have experience playing Cameroon even from way back 2019 and the World Cup qualifying. So it's nice to have players or ex-internationals who have been there, who've played Cameroon, because trust me, the Indomitable Lions are not called our nemesis for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, of course, the build-up continues to this titanic clash. We will have more, obviously, here on the Super Eagles Watch podcast. Thank you so much for being a part of today's episode. Now, remember, the conversation continues on social media, Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Let's know your thoughts. How far will the Super Eagles of Nigeria go? This is their quest for glory, their quest for the fourth title. Thank you so much, guys, again, for being a part of this episode. I always say this, be good, be safe, keep it good as a sports fan. It is bye from us, and bye for now.